Sequence problems are another variation of pattern problems, and what you want to do is first you want to carry out the sequence until you discover a pattern and then pay close attention to what the question is asking for. A lot of times it's just going to be how we've done those other pattern problems. So let's say the question reads, the first term in the sequence of numbers shown above is -3. Each odd-numbered term after the first is 2 less than the previous term, and each even-numbered term is -1 times the previous term. What's the 50th term of the sequence? Obviously, they do not mean for you to carry these numbers out 50 times. You'll be there forever and you won't answer any other question on the SAT. So, we want to carry the sequence out to determine a pattern. I would list the term numbers. So -3 is the first, 3 is the second, 1 is the third. Now we have to determine our fourth. When you're on the fourth term, 4 is an even number, so the fourth term is an even-numbered term. And what do we do with even-numbered terms? It's -1 times the previous term. So 1 times -1 gives me a -1 for the fourth term. Now I'm on the fifth term. Fifth, 5 is an odd number. That's an odd-numbered term. Each odd-numbered term after the first is 2 less than the previous. Well, -1, what's 2 less than -1? Jump down the number line, you'd be at -3. Moving on to the sixth term, which is an even-numbered term, we multiply by -1, so -3 times -1 is 3. Look at that, we have a pattern. Look at the pattern. -3, 3, 1, -1. -3, 3, I guarantee the next one is going to be 1. So from here, we've determined that the pattern repeats every 4 times. They want to know the 50th term of the sequence. So from here, we divide 50 by 4, and we get a remainder of 2. And if we count 2 in, we realize the 50th term is going to be 3. Number 12. Each term of a sequence is less than the term before it. The difference between any two consecutive terms in the sequence is always the same number. If the fourth and eighth terms of the sequence are 123 and 91, respectively, what is the 10th term? So I would set up your places for your term, and I'd indicate, okay, so the 123 is in the fourth term and 91 is in the eighth term. Now, how many terms do I have between that? Count down like you would a number line. So you have one jump between fourth and fifth, fifth and sixth is a second jump, sixth and seventh is a third jump, and seventh to eighth is a fourth jump. So you have 4 in between those two numbers. We'll find the difference between 123 and 91. The difference between those two numbers is 32. Divide 32 by 4 and we get 8. Let's check that out to make sure that works. So we have this common difference of 8 between each of those numbers. So 123 minus 8 gives me 115 for the fifth term. And then 115 minus 8 gives me 107 for the sixth term. And then 107 minus 8 gives me 99 for the seventh term. And then 99 minus 8 gives me 91 for the eighth term. So great, we're on track. So from here, we can either go 91 minus 8 and get 83, and 83 minus 8 to get 75, which is the right answer. Or we could take 8 times 2, which is 16, and just subtract that from 91. So 91 minus 16 gives us 75.